A Williamsburg Independent editor produced this post with AI tools. In a letter to William and Mary dated August 17, 2026, the Department of Justice says it became aware that the school may be using illegal race-based criteria for scholarships and student aid, including several programs at the law school and education school. When the Williamsburg Independent asked the DOJ via email how it became aware of the programs and what prompted the investigation, officials pointed to a public statement, though neither that statement or the letter to the college explains what initially brought the programs to the DOJ's attention, such as a specific complaint. Additional follow-up questions from the Williamsburg Independent went unanswered by the department. William and Mary says it's committed to following all state and federal laws, and that the school is reviewing the information and gathering the data requested by the DOJ, but won't comment further on pending legal matters. The investigation follows an October 2025 agreement between the DOJ and the University of Virginia, requiring quarterly review by the department. The allegations leveled against William and Mary are also similar to an ongoing case at George Mason University, brought by the Department of Justice last year.
Hotel rates in Williamsburg went up in July, even though demand for rooms at local hotels dipped slightly when compared to July last year. The numbers tell an interesting story. The average price for a hotel room jumped almost 9% compared to last year, as rooms cost about $166 per night. The rate boost was likely due to July 4th celebrations tied to the country's 250th birthday. Though room rates were higher than the previous year, fewer rooms were actually booked, as room demand dropped by about 2%. Virginia as a whole saw both rates and demand go up, as did Norfolk and Virginia Beach. Across the country, rates and demand both rose. Results in the Williamsburg market turned out a bit different, as room rates climbed faster than most other places, but room demand went down slightly.
York County schools have earned a $15.5 million federal grant thanks to their military family ties, and the money will help pay for major upgrades at 2 local schools. For example, Bethel Manor Elementary will get new classrooms and a full-size gym. Tabb High School will see its biggest investment since the building opened back in 1972, with updated classrooms and new systems throughout. The funding comes from a federal program run by the Department of War Education Activity that supports schools serving military-connected students. The organization states that about 80% of military children attend public schools, while Virginia serves more than 77,000 military-connected students, according to the state's Department of Education. This grant arrives as York County residents prepare to vote on a school construction tax referendum this November. The county is asking voters to approve a 1% sales tax that would raise about $12 million each year for school projects. District officials say buildings across the division average 55 years old, and several schools face crowding as new families move into the area. Find more information on our website. Thank you for listening to the Williamsburg Independent.